Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say, too late anyway. Why do I need to be good all the time? Nah, 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 no drama, no drama, yeah. Nah, 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 no drama, no drama, yeah. Nah, 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 no drama, no drama, yeah, yeah.
So, everyone, hello and happy Tuesday. My name is Kia Smith, and welcome to Kleaning Life with Kia. I am so glad that you are here with me tonight. So, before I start talking about anything else, let me just tell y'all how I am loving my new intro clip. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I wanted something different. Like I'm like a kid. So it's been completed like for a few days now. So when it was sent to me, I was talking to the engineer and CEO of POWERTEAM, Kesha Kesh, and I was just like, hey, I just kind of want to, revamp my intro. I've kind of been doing this for a little while, just want to do something, different. And when I tell you she nailed it, I've been like a whole kid. I have asked the kids about 1,000 times, like, did I show you the clip? And they was like, Mom, you've shown it to us twice. And I have looked at it about 50 times. I don't know. It just feels good. It sounds good. And it's different from the old clip. So if you haven't, this is your first time on the show with me, go back, go back and look at the previous clips. The previous intro clip, not clip, but the previous clip. And it's nice. It's not that it's not nice. It's just, it's something different. So you know how it is when you get something different. The last intro clip had a lot of before pictures and a lot of during pictures. I don't know if it had any after pictures. It was always before or during. Um, to just kind of give you a scheme of, what we do in the process and how things look before, but I don't, the clip is only like 30 seconds, so you can't get like a really good before and after. So this clip, it is all of afters and during. And so, you know how you just kind of be doing your own thing, and excuse me, it's hot in here. You know how you just kind of be doing your own thing, and that's just what you do, and you love what you do, so you just go about it every day and you just do it. And I see my pictures all the time because I'm posting and stuff like that, but it's just more from a business aspect. Let me go ahead and put the work out here and show it to people, and yada yada yada. But I really took the chance to kind of bask in the intro clip, and it was just like, damn, you do good work, girl. So I was just excited. Yes. Um, I love it. And I just want to take a few minutes to extend my thanks to Kesha Cash, the POWERTEAM CEO and engineer. She is absolutely, positively amazing. I've been doing this for a little while now, and when I tell you it has been flawless from the beginning to the end, like homegirl, you can tell that she loves what she does. So I'm saying all of that to say, if anyone is interested in, starting a podcast, or if you just thinking about it and you really don't know where to begin or what to do, like I told her, I was like, oh, I don't know how this gonna work out in the beginning. I was like, she may not want to fool me because I am just not a tech person, and trust me, I don't like bother people, and I'm like, I hate to bother people, like I don't, with any questions I have, anything that I need, like she has been there 1,000%. I am so happy. I was so nervous when I first saw her. Yes, I was so nervous. And, um, she had to coach me through some things. She always gets back. She always does what she says she's gonna do, and you just don't find people like that. Um, you just don't find. So I just want to publicly thank her and this platform for just helping me so much. I wanted to kind of branch out a little bit and speak more about what I do and all of that stuff. And this has just been a perfect fit for me. And I'm the type of person like I'm not gonna give kudos and congrats or any kind of accolades unless I truly, truly mean it. The girl is bad and she'll book you a cruise. So I don't know, Cash, if you want to put your info on a banner, just to let people know how to get in touch with you if you are, if they're interested in starting a podcast or if they're interested. I'm loving the whole experience and I'm just excited to see where all of this is gonna go. So I also want to thank the viewers. When you first start, you don't really have a lot of viewers. I just had a few people and I love those people. And it doesn't matter that it was a small number, the energy is still the same. And I appreciate it so much. Um, just taking the time, whether you're catching it live or if you're catching a replay, like that's your time. And I know I'm real fickle about my time and how I spend it. So if you're taking the time to support me, I appreciate that. And I am more grateful than you'll ever know. And then outside of that, there's one other person that I want to just send a shout out to. And it's crazy because this person, like, it all just kind of everything just kind of aligns and you don't even be knowing like where it come from. It just one day you just look up and it just be this whole beautiful situation. So Cash is amazing. Support is amazing. This has been a long journey. It is a beautiful journey, but you need support. You need people that are going to put your content out there, people that are going to share, people that believe in you. And I love that about her. But then there's also another person, of course, like outside of my mom, they'd be like the obvious people. That has really been a support. And this person has been a powerhouse. And when I say all this person does is share, 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 she share my stuff just like I share my stuff and has been on this journey. And I'm so thankful. And what people don't know, some people know, a lot of people may know or may not know, but Kesha Cash is my classmate. Like we graduated, we were born and raised in the same hometown. We went to the same school all our lives. I graduated and walked the field, at the same time in 1998. So the connection, is business, but it's like family. And this other person that I'm mentioning, Jonna Walton. Hey, Jonna. Amazing. We graduated as well. All three of us graduated together. And I don't know, Jonna just came out. She just came out of nowhere. And when I tell you that girl support me, I I can't thank her enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hard when you are working on your purpose and your vision. Like my heart is so into this. And, I have people that are super close to me that have never shared my content. And I don't ride people like that. I don't force people. I'm just grateful for the people I have. Like, it's some people I kind of don't expect them, like my mama. My mama just be on here. She don't be knowing what she be doing up on here. All this sharing and this and that, and like she just don't. So I don't expect and I don't feel no way about that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just some people they just move the way they move, and that's okay. But there are some people like they will hear me and they hear the passion, and that's all I talk about is how much I love this business. I love helping people because I too be needing help, and I have been in some tight spaces where I really, 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 really like needed. You need it, and I mean we're just in a world where just people they feel like it is going to take some skin off of their back and money out of their pocket if they don't support you. And I don't really, I don't dive into that because people are going to be people and people are going to do what they do and people choose to do what they want to do. But the fact that this girl chooses to support me every single day, if I post something every single day, she going to share something every day. And the gangster part about it all is that it's not just me. It's not just me. She supports this podcast platform. There are other people that went to high school with all over, like everybody, well, I won't say everybody, but there are a lot of people who are doing some great things. And like, she don't have to do that. And I tell her as often as I can, like there aren't enough emojis. So, Jonna Walton, I am here to thank you. You are a sweetheart, and I appreciate everything that you do and have done and continue to do. Yes. Now stop there because I don't want to be teary eyed. Like I'm an empath, and I know that it's just genuine, just all the help. So I thank all my viewers, all the listeners, Kesha Cash, the Power Team platform, and Jonna, like especially. And there are other people that help me too. So I'm not trying to isolate, but I just have to give credit where credit is due and where my heart is. Um, this evening. So I appreciate y'all. So back to business. Yes. And to all my new viewers, again, my name is Kia Smith. I am the owner and founder of Help Now here in the Tulsa, Oklahoma and surrounding area. It is a small cleaning company that specializes in all types of cleanings, decluttering, organizing, and just overall household management. And I love it. Our mission is to help our clients manage their home and organize parts of their lives that matter the most by bringing families, communities together through complete household management. We have a passion to help heal and nourish our clients through life when they need help now or later. I love what we do. So let's talk about decluttering and all kind of decluttering stuff. Y'all know that I'm random, and if you're just tuning in, I'm random. So there's not like a particular flow, like I'll just dip into different spaces. But at the end of the day, it all comes together, and I'm always here just using the platform of my business um, to help people, whether you tune in here or if you know, want me to come or don't want anybody to come in your house. Or, it's just good to have options out here. So random things. First of all, clutter sucks, and that shit is hard to live with. I can hardly function when things are out of order. Like if they get out of order slightly, I um I can manage for a little while, but if I don't keep in the forefront of my mind that hey, you know, as the days go forward, I need to make sure that I am diligent about not letting things pile up and things getting out of hand, because what people don't know is that it doesn't take very long for clutter to build up and add up. Oh yeah, and then I have to do a disclaimer. I cuss. So if your ears are sensitive, this may not be the right place for you. I'm just grown, and I'm professional. I'm very articulate. I'm college educated. So yes, I can articulate anything that I see fit without using a cuss word. But I prefer not to. You know what I'm saying? And then you have your platform, and you can do whatever you want to do on it. And so I just choose to be me. And it's not like that's all I do. Just I may go through the whole segment and may not say any curse word, and then I may say a word every sentence. I don't know. I just kind of do what I feel and do what I like, and that makes the happiest version of myself. And I just be me, and I just give people that disclaimer because, like, even with my mom, like people like, oh my gosh, I would never cuss in front of my mom. Like, I don't just be in the house or be around and just being belligerent just because I can, anything like that. But my mom just totally accepts me like for every piece of me that I am. Like she don't judge. She allowed me to be me. She allowed me to speak how I speak. She allows me to be. So if my mom can accept me in my full fabulousness, if she can do it and she does it, the person that got me here, then oh yeah. So the rest of you, yeah, you just have to, like I said, just everything ain't for everybody. So I just have to tell them from time to time, especially because I know that I've been having like new viewers, and it's not anything bad or anything. I'm just shit, I'm grown. How about that? So um back to clutter. And then there are just times that we have all had to deal with our own clutter in a major way. And a lot of times, like, it's an everyday ongoing thing because I know right now somebody's closet is a mess. Right now, if you go open up your closet, you're gonna close that thing right back up. You're gonna close the door because it's a hot mess. Somebody's kitchen cabinets are screaming for help right now. As soon as you open the cabinets, shit falling out. Somebody's garage is just ready to open up on its own. It's just gonna lift on its own and start pushing shit out because there's too much stuff in there. The car ain't been there in years. You know what I'm saying? Clutter. Things add up so fast. It accumulates um so fast. So we have to make sure that we remedy it. And it'd be a mess. And I don't know what your house, look like right now because I'm not there. But what I'm saying is that I own a business and run a business, and that's what we do. I have seen it all. I have some clips coming up for you later. And these aren't even like the worst that I've seen, but people be out here struggling and they don't know what to do. Um, I've noticed also is that people clutter different. I don't want to say hoard because everybody's not a hoarder, but collect clutter differently. There's clothes, papers, boxes, um, collectibles, junk. It just kind of depends. I've been in some people's houses, and some people are just flat out nasty and lazy. And it's like you got a lot of clutter, but your clutter is like all food, uh, old food and old food wrappers and stuff that need to be in a trash bag. That should need to be in a bag, but it's like on the floor, it's in your closet and it's under your beds and shit like that. I've noticed that. And then it's kind of like a pattern with some people, like teachers. The teachers that I've had to go and do like declutter projects on, they have like a lot of papers. They would just keep papers and keep things and also clothes. I don't know. Maybe it's retail therapy. After they be dealing with the badass kids, they need to go shop, make themselves feel better. But I don't know, it'd be like a lot of paper and it'd be a lot of clothes. And it just kind of depends on like the situation that you got going on in life too, because I've had people that were like depressed and they would do the same thing with the clothes. They would just, or not even clothes, but just stuff, buying a whole bunch of stuff at Amazon and a whole bunch of clothes. But there's only so much that you can buy with shit. It's only so much you can wear. And it's only so much that you can do with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But really, it's just a coping mechanism and something that they're thinking that's going to fill voids. And it's not filling the void, it's just filling your house up. And then you got to clean all that shit up. I'm telling you. But everybody kind of has like a clutter pattern. Let's see, what is my clutter pattern? Things that get cluttered up the quickest. It'll be clothes for me for sure with the boys because they grow so fast. They're always getting stuff. And I do it ever so often, but it seems like the stuff accumulates faster than I can get to it, to take care of it. So just be mindful. Everybody has a clutter pattern. So pay attention of the stuff that you like to hoard and you kind of like to hold on to all the time. It's okay to have the stuff that you like, but don't let it take you over and consume you. Um, and then another thing also is that when you have a lot of clutter, you can't clean. I'll have clients, they'll be like, for instance, I had one a few weeks ago when went over to do some cleaning. Oh, and then she said she wanted a deep cleaner at that. So deep cleaning is so very detailed. Like, I mean, it's like brand new. Like it's almost kind of like deep cleaning is almost kind of like when you moved in. Like we're gonna clean it like that. But anyway, she wanted us to come over and clean, and I'm like, okay, get over there, whatever. And she was like, well, I wanted to declutter. And I love my clients. Like I love them all so much because we have such a great rapport. We get to know each other and know how each other operate. And I just love that you can speak and be you. And people just they love that about you. Well, they love that about me. But she was like, I want to declutter, and I'm like, baby, that ain't happening today. There will be no deep cleaning today. if you want me to deep clean today, you're gonna have to send me about $1 million. That's how much it's gonna be when I get done, because it was clutter. And there was no way for me to get to the baseboards. There was no way for me to get to those small cracks and crevices that need that extra attention, because she had actually started like kind of decluttering a little bit, but she had brought some things out. So there were just some things that were just in the way. And I was very honest with her. I was not going to go in there and be like, yeah, I could deep clean, because then that means I gotta, it's like, what I'm gonna do with the clutter. And so that's why I like to do assessments and do all of that stuff first, because if I'm coming to clean, cleaning isn't like decluttering and organizing. It's cleaning, like water, um, pads, the scrub pads, solution, wipe and clean. It's cleaning. So, oh, I know when people say, well, oh, I'm gonna clean up. I know it's not always like you're just getting something and you're cleaning. It may be I'm hanging my clothes up, um, picking some stuff up off of the floor or whatever. But I have to distinguish, what is what, because you can't do everything. Like when I come in, like people just like, we do a great job. I'm not gonna lie. But it's like you can't do everything. You have to be logical. You have to know what you're doing. You have to have a plan. Um, so if if I walk in your house and it's cluttered and it's been cluttered, it ain't clean. So if you want your house to be clean, you got to declutter first, because everything in your home should have a place. If something's in the floor, you should be able to pick that mug up and it should have a place to go. You know what I'm saying? You should be thinking, I don't know what. If that's the case, you need to throw that shit in the trash, or you need to clean up, one of the two. You're just finding spaces, and that's how that stuff ass up. And I'm just almost afraid. I mean, the thing is, I'm not saying I get afraid of it in my own home. Decluttering is like my favorite project to do. Like when someone calls and they be like, I need this declutter, like I get so excited. Because it's like putting puzzle pieces together. Like, and nobody ever thinks that it's gonna turn out as amazing as it always does. So we all deal with it, but you have to be intentional about how you move. So declutter first, clean your house. Um, and typically, when I meet clients that call me over for declutter projects, their minds are all over the place, just like the clutter in their home. Like they are like anxiety up, they're panicky and, huh, huh, and I'll be like, we're gonna chill, because I'm not panicked by this. I can handle it. It's gonna be okay. But their anxiety is high. You know why? Because they've been living in that shit for months and maybe even years. You don't ever know how long people been living in that situation, because it'll get so bad you can't dig yourself out. You can't dig yourself out of the situation, not out of the clutter. I hope you're able to dig out of the clutter, but they can't dig themselves out of the situation. We live in a time where people do not want to help. They do not want to help. And we live in a time like even when you pay people to help, motherfuckers still won't help. They won't help right. They'll take your money, but they're not going to give you what you need. And so that's another special thing about the business as well. Like I'm really good with energy. I can kind of see and feel and know what it is. And everyone has always just been so happy about the work that we do. But it is very taxing on the mind if you don't have your shit together. Um, we can always tell the shift and the mood and the energy when we get there before the decluttering begins and after. It's like day and night. Anxious, nervous, embarrassed, feeling some type of way. That's before. Happy, smiling, relieved, stress free when we're done. And it's simply because all of that shit is gone. It's out of their life. It's like clutter is like a bad relationship. Get that shit out. Out. Just get it out. It's not gonna serve you um any good. Any good at all. And it affects your mood, it affects your mental health. And you have to take care of your surroundings so your surroundings can take care of you, period. So now I'm going to show you some surroundings that Help Now has taken care of over some time. um, just over the years. I'm not sure like how these aren't they're not recent, but they're not like way back. They're just kind of in the middle. Oh, okay. So the first room, this is a declutter on a bedroom. You see all those boxes, you see all the clothes, y'all see all of that. So this is a bedroom. This is a bedroom that people actually a person actually sleeps in, or they were trying to sleep in it, before, you know, we came to clean. But we hooked it on up, and we're gonna show you like the before pictures first, and then later on in the show, I'll show you the afters. But yes, that's the room. Look, you can't even see the floor. You can see the little table, the little mirror in the corner, but you can't even see the floor. Just kind of coming in after time and ripping and running, throwing stuff in the room and going. And before you know it, guess what? Out of control. And then when I go to this client, it's like, oh, here, don't talk about me. And they know I ain't gonna talk about them. And it's just something to say, you know what I'm saying? But yes, that was the bedroom. This is a garage. That is another place. So garages are notorious for just getting shit thrown in it because it's just, I mean, you can just go in there, throw the shit in there, and close the door. This particular declutter project on this garage, I had a client, and when we were done, there was a space where she could park a car. That was not the necessary it that wasn't necessarily the function of the purpose for the declutter was to get her garage in there. It was a bonus, but she just needed it really gone through and organized. And in this case, I mean, that mug was packed from the front to the back and the left and right. I'm telling you, like, it's one of those, like, the garage door one opened up and just started pushing stuff out. But I understood her situation. We were on a mission. This particular client, she lost her son. He passed away. And so when he passed away, she had all of his belongings. And so not only in her garage was her stuff, it was his stuff as well. And the day that she called for me to come and declutter, she was ready finally after, some time to start getting rid of some of those things, even some of his things. And it was just a really different day. It was a beautiful day. Uh, like, people just love the energy, and that I just couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine it being one of my kids' stuff in there. They're no longer here. I got to go through. You don't want to throw away nothing, but you have to. And then you don't want anybody over here just throwing your baby's stuff around and mishandling it and doing all, God knows what to it. So it was a beautiful day. This client, she had to step out a few times and go in the house because there were just tears. And I get that. And like I said, I'm just an empath, and it just took everything in me to just keep it together. I was there for support, and I did, and we did a great job. But we took a lot of things out, hers and his, that needed to go. We got it out of there. We donated a lot of things. A lot of things had to be thrown in the trash, because when you have stuff in the garage, you got bags and clothes and boxes and containers, and you don't be knowing what's in that stuff. And that stuff, it just sits there. It just sits there over an undetermined amount of time, and stuff can get moldy and disintegrate, and all of that stuff. So, and even with your garage too, people don't really think that's an area to clean, but yes, because if you don't clean, guess what? You'll have pests. You'll have little mice running around. You'll have spiders. You'll have God knows what, snakes. Any damn thing might be in the garage. You know what I'm saying? So you have to keep it functional. You have to keep it functional. And the last clip is going to be, yep, that's part of the yeah, she had tires in there. I mean, it was all kind, because I think her son had like some rims or something in there. So it's all kind of stuff in there. But we got to fix it real nice. And she was super duper pleased. Matter of fact, I think we've had to clean her garage twice because, again, she just kind of let it get away. Her kids be coming over there. I'm going to leave some stuff here. So the last time that we went over there, the very last time we went over there, she told all them kids, come get this shit. I'm not letting y'all junk up and pour it in my garage anymore. So, yes. Um, and the last clip that's gonna pop up is a spare bedroom. Oh my God. It was so much up in here, but when I tell you, this was such a fun project, because it's like everybody and their mama was like, there is no way that y'all are gonna be able to tackle this, and it's gonna, yada yada yada. And it was yes. So this client collect dolls. She collected dolls and stuffed animals. There was everything, everything in that room. And that's just a spare room. So check this out. Like that's a whole room. That's not even a bedroom that somebody's sleeping in. That is just a whole extra room in the house that could be utilized for whatever. Office space, workout room, um, anything. Like you can put a bed in there and actually, if you have guests, a air mattress or a bedroom set, I don't know, but you just think that whole entire room non-functioning, the whole room. So had to have a talk, with everybody about the situation because the client, well, it was a client that I had who hired me for her parents. So I had to go sit and I had to go talk to her parents about their goals and what they wanted to see. And she was not for getting rid of all those dolls. Like she was very, very attached. And she had some dolls in there that were just so they were old. They were old dolls. They were old as her children. And she did not want to get rid of that. And we ended up still getting rid of it because like her husband and her daughter, they was like, get that shit up out of there. So we had to maneuver a certain kind of way. I'm like, listen, I ain't trying to get in trouble. I don't want her fussing. And they was like, no, she'll never get rid of it on her own. She'll never, so I got it. And unfortunately, it you hate to hear anything about like what I'm about to say, but it worked in my favor. So her mom had like a slight onset of like she had like dementia. You could tell like she forgot and stuff like that. So we were able to kind of laugh, you know, where the stuff going? You know what I'm saying? Because like her mind couldn't keep up. So it wasn't in a point. I feel bad once I say it because it's not like, you're not trying to get over. And I guess you just have to deal with somebody that's on that level, like have like Alzheimer's or dementia. Like you got to move a certain way. Like they're not really aware of how to make certain decisions and how to move. So we had to move. And I mean, it was collective. It was the husband, it was the daughter, it was the whole family, So we got it out the house. And guess what? We got the stuff out of there. And um she didn't really even know the stuff was gone. And it was really her husband that was pushing. Her husband was pushing. We need to get this out. It was an older couple. We really need to get this. I mean, he just kept asking his daughters, like, Tiffany, when Kia gonna come back? When is she coming back? I want her. So we did like a den. We did their den. We did that spare bedroom. And we also did the living room. And I mean, we did like a full declutter and it was just so on his spirit, the husband's spirit, to get this done. And we did all those projects, and then I found out here not too long ago that the husband had passed away. He wanted all that, and it was just like everything just happened. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It just aligned because he was the one that was like healthy and good. Like what that just caught me by like what it was the wife who mine was just kind of, and so she would not have been able to make decisions or do anything if it had been the other way. So it was just like he got all those things done. We got all those things done. And I'm sure after, his transition, things are just easier. Things are easier having a spare bedroom now, having uh, your den in order. He was so excited when we did his den. He said, "Oh, I got my man cave back. I got my man cave." Like it really just, it just touched me a bit when I heard that. But I'm also one of those people like I know that this isn't it. Like I just know that, and they are still here. They're just in a different space, in a different place, and they love us in a different way. The energy is just different. So it just all worked out the way that it was supposed to. So um, I'm just so grateful. I'm just so everything we do, it just seems like it just has purpose and a meaning. So I just love all of it. And I tell people all the time, like I do this. And at one point I just had these dreams of grandeur, like, oh, I just want to be in all these different states and I want to do this and I want to do that with the business and blah, 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 blah. And, well, first of all, like people don't have the same heart or even similar, you know. A lot of people they don't want to work, and there are people that do have good hearts and they do want to work, but it's so far few and in between. And my goals that I thought I wanted, in the beginning, I'm like, it's cool to just help on a local level or a semi-local level because help is help, and it doesn't matter um the amount of people I help. It just matter like who I help in that space. I'm not gonna be doing this forever. Like they be like, dang, y'all do good. Blah, blah, blah." It's some hard fucking work. Like I'm 44, and it's just because I drink my water, I mind my business, I eat a certain way, I move a certain way that I'm able to sustain and keep up. But I know this is not something that I'll be doing forever. I don't even want to do it forever. Like I want to enjoy um the my body, and while it's but I'm gonna help, and I'm gonna do what I wanna do, while I'm here. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do, and I keep doing it because I know that this is just my purpose. I don't know what's gonna come. You can't even worry about that. I'm not even worried about what's coming or what's supposed to happen next or anything. I just know that in this moment that I'm doing what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm just so excited to be so happy and so free, just doing and talking about the things that I really love to do and that I'm good at. Everybody has their thing, and you don't have to be excited about it. I know somebody be like, ain't nothing excited about cleaning toilets. It's not that it's just exciting. I just love to see where things start. And then once I put my love and attention on it, I love to see what it's going to look like afterwards. I love to see the energy and the faces of the people that I service before I come and after I'm done. It just brings me joy, and it's just my shit, and I just love it. Everybody has their thing, or it seems like everybody should have their thing. So I'm just happy that I'm able to do what it is that I do for however long that I'm supposed to do it. I don't really know. I'm just gonna do it until I'm not supposed to do it anymore. And I just feel like this is just life. One minute you're here, the next minute you're gone. But the time in between the time that you get here and the time you leave, like you got to make that count. You have to make good use of the time. I have to make good use of the time that I exist. So everybody don't have to get what I do, or everybody don't have to get what you do. You do you, because in this short amount of time that you're here, who gives a shit? About, just like I was saying earlier about the support. I don't care about, who's not supporting me. I'm putting all that energy on the people that are supporting me. Um, and I just have to create, even with the balance, even with the cleaning. Like I love this business, but I also love myself, of course, first of all, and my family and my friends. I love laughing and just being at peace. So I'm just living my life, even with this business. You know, I love it and I'm serious about it, but sometimes the balance be off with people. A lot of people be like, "Oh, you should just go ahead and go full time," and da 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 da. And it's like, everything is gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. I have to follow the breadcrumbs. I have to follow the signs and synchronicities, and I can't always explain like why I do something or why I'm doing something or I'm not doing anything. Because a lot of times I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't even know. You just feel it. You just um you just feel it in your heart. You just feel it in your heart. So, that's it. We're gonna get ready to end. We're gonna show the results of those projects that we just finished showing you with the decluttering projects. We'll show you the final results. Bam. So there's the garage. You see that space I was telling you all about? Like she could actually get her vehicle in there. And all the stuff that was in there was the stuff that she needed. But if you were to walk through there, you can walk through, you can see where everything is, where everything is, what it is. Everything is usable and functional in the garage. beautiful. Everything that's in there, she wanted it the way that it's in there. I always ask for their opinion, like, hey, is this okay? Do you want to hear how you want it to look? So she still kept a great deal of her baby's things and her things too. But we definitely came through with the business. We swept the garage floors and she had shelves and you can't tell in detail like all the stuff. I didn't want to overwhelm y'all with a bunch of pictures. I have a lot of pictures on my Facebook page if you want to go to Help Now on Facebook and you can check out my work, several pictures and videos of befores and afters. So that's the garage. And then the next two pictures will be the bedroom. Yes. So that is the bedroom that the person was actually sleeping in. So you can see the floor and you can lay in the bed and it just looked and felt so good. So this is the last one that I showed you. It had all the dolls and the stuffed animals. So we gutted everything, and everything that is left in there is per the client's request, everything that they wanted to keep. So we just put it in there really nice and organized, you know what I'm saying? And these are just kind of like different angles in the room. But oh, honey, you can just see the floor. They were anticipating to pull the carpet up. I had nothing to do with that. I just got it clear. But they have a desk, like you can just do. I raise that window up. You see that window up? Because when I come in, most of the time, I'm gonna raise the window up. I love some fresh air and sunlight. Like it just makes the whole session amazing. I need that energy. So yeah, my client, she loved her some Smokey Robinson. And like I said, her mind was, she had a little onset of dementia. And the whole time we were there, she was like, Smokey Robinson. I love Smokey Robinson. She was asking Kavai. Kavai looking like, I don't know no Smokey Robinson. But yeah, we knocked it out. I think they were going to pull the carpet up and they just needed a whole nother carpet instead of having it clean. They were going to pull the carpet and do some things. So I'm not sure like where they are with all that right now because, like I said, the husband passed away, and I sent out a message just to check in on the daughter, and uh, I know it's really I know that's hard for her. I know she's still grieving and going through, and I know at some point she's gonna call and probably need me to come and do some things, and I will be ready and available and happy to do it, and my heart is gonna be so just full of love. I am just so happy. Um, about everything, y'all. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like a little kid. You know how kids just be kind of giddy and happy? I'm just kind of giddy and happy. Like, every day is not like what we would call like perfect. Nothing is just perfect. But like, when you spend your day being grateful, everything's not going to go your way all the time. Listen, I was cussing them kids out this evening when I got home from work. You know what I'm saying? But I'd be grateful to be able to cuss their ass out. They mine. Oh, I'm just grateful for everything. I'm grateful for this platform and Kesha Cash and John and my mama and everybody that's been on here today. I've been seeing people coming and flashing, the hey signs and hellos and all of that. So I'm just here because, honey, it's life, and I'm just a different person. I'll be like, I'm weird. I'm just different. I like to talk about this shit. This shit is exciting because it's life, and you can't get away from it. This is every day, all day. You have your cleaning, you have your life, and you have everything in between. And I think that if we start sharing and being more transparent about what we're dealing with behind closed doors, not to put people in your business and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But just the regular functionings of how life goes, life will be such a better place. Like, I know they be thinking I'm weird. A lot of times I kind of remove myself from places and spaces and things like certain podcasts or certain stuff. Like, I don't, just like this one, this ain't for everybody. Some people don't give a shit about this. And that's cool. Like, I don't even feel no way about it because there's some things that other people be talking about that I don't give a shit about. Like, if it's like, I'm that kind of person, like celebrity news, I don't even know half of them people. I don't know these people. Like, I guess I just got old and I be doing some other stuff because I don't know. So you'll never catch me on a podcast where they're talking about like celebrity, nothing like that. And I'm not knocking it, I'm not judging. I'm just saying that's not my place. So for the people who have a place here on this platform and on this podcast, I thank you greatly for just listening. I hope that there was something that I said um, that can help you out or help somebody out. And I'm telling you, like, learn to help y'all, like ask for tips. And a lot of times people don't know how to declutter and do stuff like that. But if you do, go help your people out. There are people that they'll go over to their friend house and their house be looking a mess. Go help, go clean up. Like people be struggling with stuff. Like my house, it ain't like nowhere near out of control like that. And I get annoyed sometimes because it's just like everybody just needs some help now and again. So if you can't count on nobody else, I'm here every first and Thursday, Tuesday, every first and third Tuesday, every first and third Tuesday. Yes, of each month at 8 p.m. So join me next time for Cleaning Life with Kia, the first weekend in October. And October also is cleaning for caregivers. We'll talk about that more next time. And that's pretty much it. That's all I got today, y'all. I'm just so grateful. And I thank you again. Like I don't have enough in me to like just thank you all. Like I just been like a little kid. I'm giddy over my intro clip. I'm giddy about the views. I have a few little views here. Like I'm hitting views, like 1,000 views. And I'm like, oh, it's those many people just talk, listening and watching me talk about stuff that I like and people are supporting that. So I don't have enough thanks to give you. So you all, please, please, if you don't do nothing else, have a beautiful rest of your week. Just like Jonna said, it doesn't cost a thing to support people, get that good get in that good space in your heart. It just take just that. But sometimes people they be, you know what I'm saying? People be feeling some type of way. They be feeling like, oh, who this person think they is? You gonna do something with your life? Ain't supporting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you a good person and you got goodness inside of you, it don't matter who supports you. When you're doing good shit out here, it don't matter who supports you. It don't matter who looking at you, not looking at you. It don't matter what they say. It doesn't, none of that even matters. And I'm telling you from a person who I have fought to get here. I have fought to be in this space and I worked to be here. So it doesn't matter who's not supporting, who's not doing. It's like I am here and it has taken a lot. And this is coming from a person, like, again, I tell people, in the previous podcast, like I have 4 children, 4 of them jokers, and it's boys and they eat and they loud and it be so much. They're at school and you have to keep up. You have to spend time with them. I work a full-time job, yada, yada, yada. So I know that if I can do all of that and I can still do this and I love it so much, I am exactly where I need to be. So thank you for being here with me. I love y'all. Thanks for the support again and a million times over. I will see you all again the first Tuesday in October. Be blessed and help and support anywhere and everywhere that you can. Have a good night.
Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say, too late anyway. Why do I need to be good all the time? Nah, nah, nah. No drama here. Nah, nah, nah. No drama here. Nah, nah, nah. No drama here.